Got a speeding ticket, then a personal police escort to the office. This happened about 10 years ago in the south of France. I was going to work in my 1988 Peugeot 205. Great car. Speed limit was 70 km/h. I was comfortably doing 90. I approached a mini roundabout. View was clear. I slowed down, and then a gendarme comes out from behind a tree holding a speed gun and orders me to stop. I slam on the brakes. There's no ABS on that car, not sure it had been invented in 1988. And for a second I think I'll be okay, but then the wheels lock, and I come to a halt just before the white line. I see 2 puffs of gray smoke drift lazily towards the gendarme, and I can tell he is not impressed. He comes to my window, shaking his head slightly, and tells me, "And that's why this road is a 70, not a 90. License and registration, please." Now this gendarme and his buddy are motorcycle gendarmes, the elite of French law enforcement. They are military, not police, and are arguably some of the best riders in the world. They are very professional but will not take any shit from anybody. They tell me I have a $90 fine and the whole thing goes flawlessly until they get a look at my driver's license, which isn't French. They tell me that since I have a foreign license, they either collect the $90 fine on the spot or they impound my car. I tell them I don't have the cash. They say no problem, we'll escort you to an ATM. We drive there, I give them the money. They give me a bunch of paperwork, and we have a little chat about safety, speeding, etc. As we depart, I ask them if it's okay to shake their hand. They are really surprised by the request, and ask me why I want to shake their hand. I tell them they were super professional and respectful, and it was super nice to have a chat with them and get their perspective, and it's a way of saying no hard feelings for pulling me over, you're doing a great job. They really laughed at that, gladly shook my hand, and we all went our way. 5 minutes later, I find myself completely stuck in traffic. I thought it was weird, because it was the first time I saw that much traffic in that place. I slowly move forward and eventually reach a roundabout where I can see a lot of flashing blue lights. Every road leading to the roundabout seemed to be blocked by the police, and it looked like they were looking for someone. Turns out they were looking for me. I hear someone shout, "There he is, the white 205." And I see the 2 motorcycles from earlier drive against the traffic towards me, stop their motorcycles in the middle of the road, effectively blocking both lanes of traffic in front of me. What was hilarious at this point was the looks on people's faces in the cars around me. They were on the verge of panic, probably thinking I was a terrorist or something, and desperately looking for a way to get as far away from me as possible. The 2 gendarmes come off their bikes and tell me, "We're so happy you're here. We had to ask colleagues to filter the roundabouts in this neighborhood to try and find you." Turns out they had given me both copies of the speeding ticket and desperately wanted one back. Otherwise, it would look like they extorted money by issuing fake tickets. I give them the paper they were after. They genuinely look super relieved. And then, with a huge grin, they hold out their arm to shake my hand. I laughed, shook their hand, and glanced around. Everybody now looked totally puzzled, wondering what the hell was going on with that bearded guy in a crap car. Now here's the best part. They apologized for all the fuss and asked me where I was headed. I told them I was just 5 minutes away, gave the name of the building, and they said, "No worries, we'll escort you there. We owe you that." They climb back on their bikes. People around me start up their cars, and the 2 gendarmes immediately hold their hands up, ordering everyone to hold still. And we drove off, 1 motorcycle in front of me and 1 behind. It was totally worth the speeding ticket.